welcome. I'm Marni Straughan and I've recently joined Legerity on their graduate program within the marketing department. So my first task is to interview the boss, so no pressure there or anything. This week is the 5th anniversary since he founded the company. I'm here with Jeremy Wood, CEO and founder of Legerity, and I'm going to ask him a few questions to get to understand more about being an entrepreneur. So Jeremy, what made you want to be a part of the industry?
So thank you, Marni. Yeah, actually this year is, I'm quite proud to say, my 33rd year in the industry, in the IT industry. And as you'd expect, I've seen a lot of change during that time. So when I started out, technology was pretty new. And in those days, our software systems and solutions were largely automating manual and paper-based processes, such as accounting and order processing. It was often called the first generation of computing. So, not what you would call high tech or cutting edge today, but it certainly was for the time. So to be a part of the start of an industry that changed the way that people and businesses operating was very exciting. And I still find it very exciting today.
That's really interesting, Jeremy. I know Legerity is your 5th tech startup. How do you keep yourself motivated?
Well, being an entrepreneur focusing on startups can, at certain stages, be a pretty lonely existence. So I guess being self-motivated sort of goes with the job. However, I'm as passionate about what I do today as when I started all those years ago, and maybe even more so. Technology is really driving innovation across all sectors. Today's customers are more demanding than ever before. They know what they want to buy and they want increasingly complex and differentiated products. They want to buy them when they want and through whatever sales channels. Brand loyalty is becoming definitely a thing of the past, leaving the door wide open for new market entrants and challengers, again, in multiple sectors. So I see our role at Legerity is really about making sure the back office and the finance function is fully equipped to deal with whatever comes at it from the front office, plus the increasing demands of the regulators and the Accounting Standards Board. Finance and finance departments are suffering from massive historical underinvestment, and that definitely needs to change. Here at Legerity, our Finance of the Future 2030 vision considers what finance needs to be prepared for in the next 10 years or so. So I think that sort of keeps me pretty motivated, and it certainly keeps me busy.
That's a really great insight into how you work, Jeremy, and I see you're very strong and having a passion about your work, which is absolutely amazing. As a final question, what is one bit of advice you would give to someone starting out in the tech industry?
I think the first bit of advice is whether it's tech industry or any industry, when you're starting out on your career, it's definitely to find something that you really enjoy doing. That can often take a while, and it can take a few different roles to find out exactly what you excel at, but stick with it, and within time, your key area of expertise will develop. Secondly, it's about working within teams. Best technology is always delivered by teams. So having an understanding of the end-to-end process throughout the IT industry and how we develop software is very important and will be valuable to you in your career. And then I guess a couple of other things don't always go right. We learn by our mistakes, and those lessons, again, will put you in good stead as your career progresses. And then finally, it's all about, no one has a monopoly on good ideas. Yours are as important as anyone else. So when appropriate and when right, certainly come forward with suggestions and constructive views to take the company forward.
Well, Jeremy, I can see it's been a very busy 5 years for the company, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the company grows within the next 5 years. I mean, you serve as an inspiration to the younger generation, and I appreciate the time taken out today to provide such useful advice to budding entrepreneurs like yourself. This is such useful insight into being an entrepreneur. I'm Marni Straughan, and I'm pleased to finish my first assignment interviewing the boss.